Hola y bienvenidos a Carolina's Cocina, or better yet, the Healthy Voyager's Global Kitchen. Welcome, I'm Carolyn Scott Hamilton, and today we are making ceviche. Ceviche is a Peruvian specialty that normally features fish, and it's usually raw fish that is cooked by the citrus in the lime. But since we don't do animals here on the Global Kitchen, we are using mushrooms and hearts of palm and then all the other yummy goodness that makes ceviche delicious. So we're gonna start first by showing you what you need, and then we're gonna simmer the mushrooms and the hearts of palm in like a briny water to give it that fishy seafood feel. All right, so what you're gonna need is, so you're gonna need a bunch of chopped items. Chopping is probably the most labor-intensive part of the ceviche, but it makes it so delicious. You're gonna need about a cup of chopped oyster or portobello mushrooms, about a cup of finely chopped hearts of palm, the juice of about 3 limes, so you get about a half cup plus 2 tablespoons of lime juice, a half cup of chopped jicama, about 2 or so chopped Roma tomatoes, a half cup of finely diced cucumbers, about a 1/3 cup of finely chopped cilantro, about half of a chopped red onion, cubed avocado, 1, maybe 2, depending on how avocado-y you want it, 1 clove of garlic, finely diced, salt and pepper to taste, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and either crackers or chips for serving. All right, first we need to get the mushrooms and the hearts of palm in the brine water. So we have about a quart of water ready to go here, and we've salted it a little bit. We're gonna salt it a little more because we wanna simulate kind of the flavors of the sea. So we're gonna salt this water, and we're gonna add those extra 2 tablespoons of lime juice so that we bring it to a boil, and those mushrooms and those hearts of palm are gonna really absorb that really delicious flavor. All right, we save this for later. Okay, so we're gonna bring this to a boil. So put it on high. Okay, so now that our water is boiling, we're gonna go ahead and put our mushrooms in and our hearts of palm. Gonna make sure it gets all in there. Make sure we just get that all incorporated so it soaks up all that lime and salt in the brine water. Okay. We're gonna make sure that it's back to a boil, then we're gonna cover it and remove it from the heat. All right, so it looks like it's bubbling up, back to a boil. I'm gonna go ahead and cover that. We're gonna remove it from the heat, and now we're gonna drain it. All right, so we let it sit in the brine water, in the warm brine water for about 10 minutes, drained it. Now we're gonna go ahead and let this sit in the fridge for about an hour so the rest of those flavors just marry and soak up. Okay, so we are going to cover it and just let it sit in the refrigerator for about an hour so those flavors get nice and soaked in. Okie dokie. All that brine water has soaked into our mushrooms and our hearts of palm to simulate the fish. And now we're just gonna go ahead and toss everything in. So we're gonna put in our maters. We're gonna we'll put the lime juice in at the end so we can really mix it in. The cukes. We're gonna put in our jicama, which is gonna be nice and crunchy. We're gonna put in our onion. Let's put in our avocados. Alrighty. Let's put in the cilantro. Let's kind of get it all in there so we can make sure it gets all mixed in. We'll save some for garnish. Put in our garlic. Yum! Alright, time to drizzle on the olive oil. And last but not least, the lime juice. And in a normal ceviche, this is what cooks the fish. But the acidity is gonna even marry all these flavors together, absorb more, and make your mushrooms and all your other crunchy stuff a little more tender and delish. And then we'll do just a little bit of pepper, dress that up. And then we're gonna do a little pinch of salt as well. Even though we've got some salt from the brine water, but just adding a little bit to give it a little bit more flavor. Now we're just gonna mix this baby up. Get that all well incorporated. It's gonna look like a big, non-fishy salsa. And it's gonna get all yummy and limey and garlicky and cilantro-y. A lot of people don't like cilantro, but I wanna give this dish a try. It's yummy. It's so good for a party, for appetizers, or just like a light dish before dinner. Super yummy. All right, so we've gotten all the ingredients well incorporated. Make sure you've gotten all the juices going in there. And what we're gonna do, just to make sure that all the flavors marry, is we're gonna zap this in the fridge for a little while. You can do it for about an hour, but the longer you have it in the fridge, the better it is, because all those flavors soak in. So we're gonna cover it one more time and just pop this in the fridge. And then once it's been refrigerated for 1 to 3 hours, it's ready to eat. See you in 3. So pretty. Look at all them colors. Yum. All right, so this is a great recipe to do ahead of time for a party or a get-together. So easy to do after all the chopping, of course. But it's really delicious. You can let it sit, of course, the longer you let it sit, the more the flavors just get into it. So you can do it a day ahead, a night before. All we're gonna do is just serve this guy up. You can serve it with crackers. You can serve it with chips. You can serve it on a platter and let people do like a dip. But we're gonna make it nice and classy as though it was like a nice little appetizer at a shishi gathering. All right, so let's just dress this with a little sprig of cilantro. Make it look pretty. And there you go. You've got your all vegan, plant-based ceviche. Delicious, tasty. I'm gonna have at this in just a few. If you like this recipe, please give me a thumbs up. If you have anything to say or any comments or ideas or things that you'd like me to make here on the Healthy Voyagers Global Kitchen, put it down in the comments below or send me a message. Be sure to follow me on all social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter at Healthy Voyager, and check out my recipes on healthyvoyager.com. I will see you later. Hasta luego. I'm gonna chow down. Bye.